Nelsonville Food Cupboard is preparing food bags for Thanksgiving. Good evening, I'm Caitlin Marshall. Thanks for joining us. WOUB reporter Catherine Blaine was in Nelsonville today, and she joins us now from the newsroom. Catherine, how much of an impact is the food cupboard making this holiday season?
Well, the food cupboard is supplying food to over 400 families in Athens County this Thanksgiving, and they're kicking off Thanksgiving week starting today. Each bag that they're giving out right now has a full turkey, Caitlin. And I talked with volunteer Margaret Sheshke today, and she told me the food cupboard is actually able to double up on food during the holiday season. During the rest of the year, Athens County families can only get food once a month at the cupboard, but thanks to donations, families can get food twice a month during November and December. Sheshke told me the community of Nelsonville just really bands together during the holidays.
Great feeling. It's wonderful, and we will have distributed over 400 turkeys by Thursday. So if you think about 400 families who have a turkey for the Thanksgiving meal, it's a really great feeling for everybody who participates.
Well, the food cupboard, it will not be open on Thanksgiving Day, but those special Thanksgiving bags, they're going to be available up until Wednesday. The food cupboard is open from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So reporting for WOUB, I'm Catherine Blaine.
Thanks, Catherine. And you may want to think twice about getting caught up in the Black Friday hype this holiday season. A new survey examines whether or not the annual holiday tradition actually offers the best bargains for the holidays. According to new research from financial website WalletHub, 68% of items will have a major discount on Black Friday, but the study shows 17% of discounted Black Friday items cost more than what they currently sell for on Amazon.com. OU Marketing Director Daniel Dalen believes shoppers will do their research and still take part in the tradition.
Take it upon themselves to do the research, whether they're buying a car, buying a house, or buying a new flat screen TV. They're going to do the research and the price comparison anyway, because there's so many options available, both online and offline, to buy these products, from Amazon to Sandy's, depending on the product, to all the different retail brands that are available to a customer. So he or she is going to try to determine, I've got all this access, all these variety of outlets, where can I get the best price?
And Dalen encourages shoppers to enjoy the holiday tradition. It's not every day that you hear someone mute is a motivational speaker. One man in Athens has been inspiring others, but has hit a little bump along the way. WOUB's Ann Jacob has the story. Ann?
That's right, Caitlin. I got a chance to hang out with Noah Tremblay, the Athens resident, and the students that are helping to keep him rolling.
Knowing that there is a man inside of that's betrayed by his body just kind of boggles my mind. If I was trapped in my own body, I don't know what I would do.
Kelsey Miller is talking about her friend Noah Tremblay. Noah has severe cerebral palsy. He can't walk, he can't speak. But that hasn't stopped Noah. He's a motivational speaker by profession, communicating through a speech-generating device, and an advocate for the disabled. Noah has overcome so much so far, but now he's hit a road bump.
It's real critical that we get Noah in a new van. His current van he's got is falling apart. He's had it for over 10 years now, and that's like his lifeline. With somebody that's wheelchair bound like that, freedom and accessibility is, you just as an able-bodied person can't really wrap your head around what that means to him.
After hearing Noah speak, one Ohio University class knew they had to help. They combined one of their favorite activities with Noah's, a bar shuffle, and partnered with local bars and focused on getting Noah back on the road. Jackio's Bar even brewed a special craft beer just for Noah, giving part of the proceeds to his cause.
He's been such a proactive and important voice for a specific and important demographic of the Athens community. So we saw how important it was to keep Noah rolling or whatever. I mean, I've never been around somebody who's gone through such adversity that has had such a positive attitude about things in the past.
And Tony's Tavern also got in on the action. A part of the proceeds from their signature hot nut went to keep Noah rolling.
Tonight is a real turning point for us, because I think people are getting more aware of what Noah does, and that
Kelsey says that Noah encapsulates Athens itself and hopes to support this cause until the end.
we're fighting for the freedom that we take advantage of. So I think that he definitely deserves the best that he can get when it comes to this, so that it can last a long time, and so he can start making a difference in the community.
And so far the shuffle has raised just under $2,000. And if you want to go help Noah and keep him rolling, you can visit www.gofundme/keep Noah rolling. Reporting live from Court Street, I'm Ann Jacob.
Thanks, Ann.
Well, we had a very chilly morning this morning, and it didn't get much warmer by this afternoon. Good evening and welcome to the Newswatch Weather Center. I'm Allison Gens. Right now in Athens, it's 36 degrees. We do have mostly cloudy skies out there, so it's a little bit chilly this evening. Our wind is west at, south 3-4 miles per hour. Looking around the region, temperatures are in the mid to upper 30s, so it is dropping in temperatures out there after our sun has gone down. 36 degrees for Newark, 35 in New Martinsville, as well as in Chillicothe, 40 for Ironton, a little bit warmer. This is the south of our region, 39 in Ripley. Now, for our overnight hours, see mostly cloudy skies throughout most of the night, and those temperatures dropping into the upper 20s. So it's going to be another chilly night again tonight, Caitlin. So if anybody is heading out this tonight or in the morning, make sure they have their coat.
Or we'll make sure to bundle up. Thanks, Allison. And in Athens, woman is behind bars tonight after authorities found her snorting a powdery substance in front of Verizon Wireless. It happened Saturday night outside of the Athens Verizon store. The Athens County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit was called to help the Athens Police Department. Multiple prescription narcotics were found in the car, and the woman was found with a fresh snort tube in her purse. Not only that, but she already had an active arrest warrant for a narcotics charge. She was taken into custody by the Athens Police Department. Tonight, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is visiting Ohio's capital, just days after attacking Ohio's governor and presidential opponent John Kasich on Twitter, saying he was, quote, irrelevant. But Ohio Congressman Pat Tiberi disagrees, saying Trump is not experienced enough for the Oval Office.
Too much at stake to risk putting another inexperienced person in the White House. We need a commander-in-chief who has substantive and realistic plans to change America. An executive who can offer more than just platitudes, more than just big headlines, and more than people's entertainment value. We need a proven leader with proven results, and that's Governor Kasich.
Trump will be speaking at the Greater Columbus Convention Center. The event starts tonight at 7 o'clock. Two Scioto County residents are facing felony charges for manufacturing methamphetamine. The Scioto County Sheriff arrested both John Locker and Jessica Barber. Locker's probation officer found the pair at Locker's home in West Portsmouth after he broke probation. The officials discovered an active methamphetamine lab as Locker and Barber tried to flee the scene. The investigation is ongoing and additional arrests could be made in the case. A new study is showing Ohio is leading the nation in keeping teens out of prison. The study done by the Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention shows Ohio is diverting juveniles to lower-cost community programs instead of prisons. The number of young people Ohio sent to prison dropped 80% from 1997 until 2013. Not only is this saving the taxpayers money, the study also goes to show that youths do better when they stay closer to home. 4 days of deliberation and no decision in the trial of ex-Massey CEO Don Blankenship. The jury will only meet one more day this week. They will have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off because of the Thanksgiving holiday. Blankenship is charged with conspiring to break safety laws and defrauding mine regulators. This is after West Virginia's Upper Big Branch mine exploded in 2010, killing 29 men. Still ahead on Newswatch, a retail giant is bringing big changes to your holiday shopping. And the anniversary of a tragedy in Cleveland, how the family of Tamir Rice is hoping their loss will make a difference. These stories and more when Newswatch returns.
Decided to do a planned gift because I want to ensure that PBS will be around for my grandchildren and hopefully great-grandchildren. I would hope that others, when doing their estate planning, would include their PBS station. My PBS station is part of my community. That's something I really value.
Ohio University students really have a huge sense of pride in our campus, in our school, and in our education.
People don't come to Ohio just to go to college. They come here to become a Bobcat.
It's a really unique atmosphere.
Bobcat pride is having that natural camaraderie.
Bobcats are just happy to be Bobcats.
My favorite time of year at Ohio has to be homecoming.
When the alumni come back, you can see that the love of this university doesn't fade.
Once you're a Bobcat, you're always a Bobcat.
The student body here at Ohio University absolutely is a family.
The students support one another.
You become this unit, this big, friendly family unit.
There's this connectedness.
You feel a part of something.
Driving in on the highway and just seeing the red bricks and the trees again, it's just like coming back home.
There's great students, great professors.
You just walk around campus and think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I go here.
I feel like I matter in the community, and I feel like I matter here at Ohio University.
It's home. Athens is home. My professors really care. They care about my grades, they care about my opportunities, they care about my experiences, they want me to succeed.
They give those opportunities to the students.
My professors have been extremely approachable.
Literally, their door is always open.
You can go to them with pretty much anything.
Everyone knows your first and your last name and where you sit in the classroom.
I really never feel like I'm being talked down to or just being taught material. I always feel like I'm having a conversation.
And they want to share those opportunities and those experiences with us.
Yesterday marks 1 year since 12-year-old Tamir Rice was shot and killed by Cleveland police. The officer opened fire on the boy outside a recreation center after mistaking his airsoft gun for a real one. As Derek Waller reports, Rice's family and the community want justice.
And there has been no reconciliation and no accountability for his loss of life.
Tamir Rice's cousin reflects at this town hall meeting 1 year after the 12-year-old's death. LaTanya Goldsby was joined by Rice's mother, Samaria, community activists, and other moms from across the country whose children died after being placed in police custody.
He was a child, and he wasn't a thug, he wasn't a gangbanger, he wasn't any of those things that they tried to portray him to be.
What position are you going to take?
Earlier in the day, the lawyer representing the Rice family once again called for a special prosecutor to replace Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Tim McGinty.
You've had this case now for months. Are you going to be seeking an indictment or not in this case?
McGinty defended himself a few weeks ago, saying, quote, "We have a duty to pursue an indictment when the law and the Constitution demand."
We need to know specifically.
Now, a year later, community organizers are looking for ways to get regular people involved in the political process.
How does it look? We need to be able to take something back to the community.
One person suggested trying to oust McGinty in next year's election, prompting Samaria Rice to make one of her only public statements of the day.
We can raise the money. We got a potential candidate. We can raise the money.
Today, a group of demonstrators presented a petition demanding Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Timothy McGinty step down from the case. Walmart is starting its Cyber Monday holiday sales a day early. The retail giant says it will launch its online holiday shopping sales on Sunday, November 29th. Walmart typically started its cyber sales on the Monday after Thanksgiving, but the company says faster internet to more homes and smartphones makes the move to Sunday more practical. Walmart says it will quadruple its sales of Cyber Monday specials this year. About 90% of those sales will come with free shipping. On Wall Street today, here's a look at stocks of local interest. How veterans are finding ways to not just get physically healthy, but mentally healthy as well. That story's still ahead.
We may have sunny skies, but cold temperatures are sticking around a little longer. I'll tell you more about that and your Thanksgiving forecast next on Newswatch.
I support one student in college with a scholarship. Just the way I want to pass on a legacy of education. I would like to pass PBS on to the next generation. I like to think that PBS is concerned with our soul. If your soul is in the right place, you're in giving back.
Ohio University students really have a huge sense of pride in our campus, in our school, and in our education.
People don't come to Ohio just to go to college. They come here to become a Bobcat.
It's a really unique atmosphere.
Bobcat pride is having that natural camaraderie.
Bobcats are just happy to be Bobcats.
My favorite time of year at Ohio has to be homecoming.
When the alumni come back, you can see that the love of this university doesn't fade.
Once you're a Bobcat, you're always a Bobcat.
The student body here at Ohio University absolutely is a family.
The students support one another.
You become this unit, this big, friendly family unit.
There's this connectedness.
You feel a part of something.
Driving in on the highway and just seeing the red bricks and the trees again, it's just like coming back home.
There's great students, great professors.
You just walk around campus and think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I go here.
I feel like I matter in the community, and I feel like I matter here at Ohio University.
It's home. Athens is home. My professors really care. They care about my grades, they care about my opportunities, they care about my experiences, they want me to succeed.
They give those opportunities to the students.
My professors have been extremely approachable.
Literally, their door is always open.
You can go to them with pretty much anything.
Everyone knows your first and your last name and where you sit in the classroom.
I really never feel like I'm being talked down to or just being taught material. I always feel like I'm having a conversation.
And they want to share those opportunities and those experiences with us.
Good evening and welcome back to the Newswatch Weather Center. I'm Allison Gens. Right now in Athens, it's 36 degrees. We have winds from the south at 4 miles per hour and mostly cloudy skies right now. And now looking around our region for our current temperatures, 37 in Marietta, 36 in Cambridge, 35 in New Martinsville, and 39 in Ripley. Now our almanac today is showing that our temperatures were a lot cooler than they normally are. 41 for our high, with our low was 15. We should be in the lower 50s and lower 30s for this time of year, so it was a bit chillier this morning and this afternoon. Now our precip cast is showing that we don't really have anything going on for our region or most of our country as well. There is this front that's continuing to work its way through tonight, and then high pressure will take over tomorrow. That's going to give us some mostly sunny skies throughout the day and a little bit warmer than we were feeling today, and that high pressure is going to continue to stick around tomorrow night, and then it's going to linger possibly through on Wednesday into Thursday. So right now it's looking like your Thanksgiving is going to be pretty clear as far as any precipitation to expect for any of your plans on Thursday. Now overnight tonight, temperatures dropping into the mid to low 20s, 28 in Cambridge, 26 in New Lexington, 26 as well as in Chillicothe, and 29 in Ironton, with mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies across the region tonight. Now tomorrow warming up, not very much different than we felt today. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, 46 in Marietta, 47 here in Athens, 46 in Chillicothe, 49 in Jackson, with a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. So tonight, 25 degrees for our low in Athens with partly cloudy skies. We will have those chilly temps, so if you are going out, make sure you bundle up, bring your coat, and especially as we head into the early morning hours. Winds south 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now tomorrow, 47 degrees for our high, so it's going to still be chilly tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, not a little bit warmer than we felt today, but still feeling some of those more late fall temperatures. Winds calm throughout the day. Now looking at your extended forecast, you can see those temperatures on Wednesday jumping back up to the 50s, 55 for our high with mostly sunny skies. Then by Thursday for Thanksgiving, 60 degrees. So right now it's looking like a great day for your holiday with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures at night, 44 degrees for our low. Then Friday, those warmer temperatures sticking around 61 degrees for our high with some chance of rain showers in the evening. Then those rain showers will last through the night with our low of 45 degrees. Then by Saturday morning, 40 degrees, but in that range, or excuse me, a 40% chance of showers Saturday morning, but those will clear up by the afternoon. Temperatures dropping into the 50s and then returning into the mid 40s for next week. So it is looking like we're going to have a great weekend for our Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Allison. The men and women serving in our military are like elite athletes. They're up at the crack of dawn working out and sometimes doing physically strenuous work. But what about when they leave the military? In today's Health Minute, Jim Morelli shows us a program aimed at keeping veterans on the healthy track.
I woke up one morning, I didn't have to do PT. I didn't have to go for a 5-mile run. I didn't have to do push-ups and sit-ups. There's nobody yelling at me to go do this.
Without that structure, those mandatory periods of exercise, some veterans don't merely adjust to civilian life, they stumble right into it. But in Boston, an option for veterans who've gone down the slippery slope of inactivity. It's called Warrior Health and Fitness, run by an organization called Home Base. The program runs for 6 months, with participants encouraged to come at least 3 times a week. And best of all, it's free of charge to veterans.
Military members are self-reliant people, and we kind of kick that back in with them that, this is on you. We'll help you, but you got to really put the time and the effort in if you're going to get something out of it.
And there's plenty to get. The Warrior Fitness program involves exercise, of course, but also sleep therapy, mental conditioning, and something veterans say is very important, nutritional counseling.
It's very easy to get out of shape, and you don't look at your food so much at home, pizza and all that. You eat it all.
In Boston, Jim Morelli for CNN.
Thanks, Jim, and good evening, everyone. I'm Sean Neidig. High school girls basketball tips off tonight, and I'll let you know which games Hardwood Heroes will be heading to over the next couple of days. And the Ohio University football team will wrap up their regular season tomorrow night at Northern Illinois. I'll preview that matchup and more coming up next on Newswatch. And make sure you stay tuned to WOUB tonight. Here is a look at what's coming up on your public television station.
My granddaughter is named June Elizabeth, but I call her Junebug. My hope is to teach her about kindness and about the love of animals and nature. I want Junebug to have the same opportunities I had by watching PBS. My husband and I feel so strongly about our PBS station that we've included them in our estate plan. PBS is part of our values, and we want to pass it on to the next generation.
Ohio University students really have a huge sense of pride in our campus, in our school, and in our education.
People don't come to Ohio just to go to college. They come here to become a Bobcat.
It's a really unique atmosphere.
Bobcat pride is having that natural camaraderie.
Bobcats are just happy to be Bobcats.
My favorite time of year at Ohio has to be homecoming.
When the alumni come back, you can see that the love of this university doesn't fade.
Once you're a Bobcat, you're always a Bobcat.
The student body here at Ohio University absolutely is a family.
The students support one another.
You become this unit, this big, friendly family unit.
There's this connectedness.
You feel a part of something.
Driving in on the highway and just seeing the red bricks and the trees again, it's just like coming back home.
There's great students, great professors.
You just walk around campus and think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I go here.
I feel like I matter in the community, and I feel like I matter here at Ohio University.
It's home. Athens is home. My professors really care. They care about my grades, they care about my opportunities, they care about my experiences, they want me to succeed.
They give those opportunities to the students.
My professors have been extremely approachable.
Literally, their door is always open. You can go to them with pretty much anything.
Everyone knows your first and your last name and where you sit in the classroom.
I really never feel like I'm being talked down to or just being taught material. I always feel like I'm having a conversation.
And they want to share those opportunities and those experiences with us.
Welcome back into Newswatch, everyone. I'm Sean Neidig. The Ohio Bobcat volleyball team is tournament bound for the second time in 3 years. The Bobcats won the Mid-American Conference Tournament Championship over Northern Illinois last night in dominating fashion to secure their trip to the NCAA tournament. Ohio swept the #1 seeded Huskies in 3 sets, thanks in part to the play of setter Abby Gilliland. Gilliland recorded a game-high 43 assists with 3 kills and 3 digs en route to being named tournament MVP. The Bobcats have one more regular season match on Friday at 7:30 in Athens against the Dayton Flyers. And the 7th season of Hardwood Heroes begins game coverage tonight with crews heading out to 2 games. Tonight, the Trimble girls will travel to Wellston in their first game of the season, and the Meigs Lady Marauders will also host the Federal Hawking Lady Lancers. Tomorrow night, Hardwood crews will be visiting Athens High School for the game between the Lady Bulldogs and the Warren Lady Warriors, and a crew will also be at Jackson when the Iron Ladies host the Vinton County Lady Vikings. For recaps on all of those games, head over to woub.org/heroes. And the Ohio men's basketball team finished their trip to Paradise today on a down note, losing their tournament finale 90-81 to Florida State. Because of the loss, the Bobcats finished 6th out of the 8 teams competing in the Paradise Jam tournament. The game was close for most of the second half, but the Seminoles pulled away late. The Bobcats started the tournament with a 90-88 loss to Tulsa, but rebounded with a 93-71 win over Norfolk State. Ohio basketball tips off again on Tuesday, December 1st in the Convocation Center against Marshall. The Ohio football team is in action tomorrow night at NIU, but redshirt senior kicker Josiah Yazdani was named the Mackey Special Teams Player of the Week for his performance last week against Ball State. Yazdani was 2 for 2 on field goal attempts and was a perfect 6 for 6 on extra point tries. The Huskies are 8-3 on the year, and a win for the Huskies over the Bobcats will secure the MAC West title for the Huskies and a 6th straight trip to the MAC championship game. Kickoff is set for 7:30 Eastern and will be televised on ESPNU and ESPN3. The Ohio field hockey team has grown today after the team released their newest signees. This afternoon, the team announced that they have signed 4 new players during the 2016 early signing season. Karen Baker, Amy Edgerson, Gabriella Lorenzo, and Gabrielle Wink are the 4 newest Bobcats. Baker is from Fall Church, Virginia. Edgerton calls Louisville, Kentucky home. Lorenzo is from Center Reach, New York, and Wink is coming to Athens by way of Brighton, Michigan. Ohio finished with 8 wins this past season and qualified for the MAC tournament for the 26th straight season. The Cincinnati Bengals suffered their second loss of the season last night against the Arizona Cardinals, 34-31. Cincinnati quarterback Andy Dalton threw for 315 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both touchdown passes went to tight end Tyler Eifert, who now has 10 receiving scores on the year. Former Bengals quarterback Carson Palmer threw 4 touchdowns to go with 317 yards and 2 interceptions. This is the second loss in a row after an 8-0 start for the Bengals, and 34 points was the most given up by the Cincinnati defense all season. So that's it for sports. I've been Sean Knighting, and back over to you, Caitlin.
Singing the national anthem in front of a crowd is
Well, let's...
hard enough, but singing it with hiccups is just plain terrifying. Allison Gens, we'll throw it over to you for weather.
Thank you, Caitlin. So tonight, final look at our forecast. 25 degrees for our low with partly cloudy skies and cold temperatures. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer than we felt today, 47 degrees for our high with mostly sunny skies. Looking at your extended forecast, temperatures warming up for Wednesday to 55 degrees. Then it looks like a nice day for your Thanksgiving holiday, 60 degrees. Then temperatures returning are raising to 61 degrees on Friday with a slight chance of rain that lasts into Saturday morning. 50 degrees, temperatures begin to start dropping to more fall-like temperatures. 46 degrees on Sunday, then 34 degrees with our low. Then by Monday, 45 degrees with a slight chance of rain throughout the day. But right now it is looking like we're going to have a good day for our Thanksgiving holiday. So it's something to look forward to as we head to our Thursday. Caitlin?
Thanks, Allison. And that does it for our broadcast this evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Caitlin Marshall. Stay tuned for the PBS NewsHour coming up next. And remember, you can find the latest news anytime online at WOUB.org. Have a great night.
Decided to do a planned gift because I want to ensure that PBS will be around for my grandchildren and hopefully great-grandchildren. I would hope that others, when doing their estate planning, would include their PBS station. My PBS station is part of my community. That's something I really value.